Okay. If it's correct, we are live here on YouTube and on Facebook. So we will wait until people are going to join here. Let me know who you are, guys. And then we are going to start here.
And if you let us know who you are, then we let you know who we are.
So guys, welcome, welcome. If you are watching, let me know who you are. If you are watching on Facebook, then please, add yourself to your name, of course, because otherwise we can't see who you are. And well, for the YouTube people, then, you can see and you can just react on the live stream. So what are we going to do today? We are going to talk about everything that we do, right, Ferry?
Yes, everything. Almost everything, because a lot of things online.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I see some people coming on. So hello, Anju. Welcome, welcome. And we have Frank Sonneberg. Hello, Frank. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you guys. So, the first thing I want to talk to you about is if you have any questions about the programs I'm going to tell you right now. That is Hashing at Space, MyAdsUp. We have My Bitcoin Tube. We have My Ads Factory, and we have Ad Turbine. And maybe some people have some questions about member-to-member donations. So if I forgot anything, did I forget anything, Ferry?
I guess not, because we are in some more small things. But those are the ones which we are normally doing the most work on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We have Fushi in the house. Hello, Fushi. Welcome here. And Anju has the first question. And of course, that's the question we always
the big question.
Get, of course, because everybody is asking about the withdrawals when they open in MyAdsUp. Well, we don't know, guys. I'm going to talk to you about MyAdsUp, but I cannot tell you anything about the withdrawal opening. We are all waiting on that, okay?
And at least there is a text there when it will be open. So it will be open when first everything is set up again like it should be. So just wait. And when the time is there, it will be open. So yeah, we cannot say for sure.
Fusi is from South Africa, so welcome here from South Africa. Thank you for watching. We have Marion in the house. Hello, Marion. Welcome, welcome. For everybody who has any questions about the programs that you know that I'm in and also Ferry is in, then we are going to answer the question as good as we can, of course. Okay, so Anu. Okay, so that's your name is Anu. Did I say it correct right now? It's so hard to pronounce your names, guys.
I think it's Anuj.
Who?
Anuj. I think.
Anju.
No, Anuj, not Anju.
Oh, not Anju. Anuj. Okay, yeah. Okay, Anuj. Well, Anuj, welcome. Next time I will do it wrong again. I know how I am. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm going to let you people just react in the chat and on Facebook also, of course, to answer the questions that you have. Paul is in the house. Hello, Paul. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
So we will wait a little longer because maybe people have questions about Hashing at Space, MyAdsUp. Well, MyAdsUp, it's everybody has questions about the withdrawal opening. Well, I cannot answer that, guys. So Paul is from Vietnam, so that's well, that's amazing. Thank you for joining. And Marion says, thank you, Connie. Well, you're welcome. So just start with one, Ferry.
Yeah, what can I say? When I started with hashing and space. So maybe we can do there a short visit on, if you like.
Yeah, of course. Just explain to the people what it is.
Well, when I started hashing and space, it was a little bit less than a year ago. I started with it, and it seems to me, for me, it was the first step into this business. A lot of information there. It is about crypto, and you see things changing there. But it's a great site to learn, but a lot of information there. So if you want to join there, you really should watch the videos of Luke Millard or of Connie, and our videos we made from the Q&A sessions, because there is a lot of information to be found about the program, but a lot of changes happening there. So if you are just starting with something, you can start there, but ask information to your upline, or ask us the information. We are here to help you, but it's not to be said in half an hour, so it will be a little bit more information. But if you want to join, you can join for free. And it's about crypto. It's about earning online. It's about building your business. It's about advertising. It's a lot of things together. So it's an amazing program. But also people can say, hey, how about the money? Because it's fluctuating, because the volatility of crypto is something which makes people crazy sometimes. And this program can make you crazy in that, because it's changing in value up and down, which also makes people crazy in a lot of programs, which is like the exchange. If you want to exchange from Bitcoin to altcoins, some people, they have a bad stomach about that. So if you want to start something with that, do it small, and maybe just start some simple business. But you can start here for free and get some crypto to be earned.
Yeah.
But for me, it was the first invitation to something that made me where I am now. Yeah, that is that program. I don't know. I see a lot of questions now coming.
Yeah, so let me go over these here. I am a new member in Ads Factory. Withdrawal received in only 3 hours. It's very fast. Yes, it is. Yeah. I already got my withdrawal also, and of course I'm getting them, well, when I ask for them within the day. So, well, it can be in 3 hours, and well, this one was very fast. And with, well, I think that if people are joining more and more in a program, then it can be that payments, well, can take a little bit longer. Okay, so the bigger the program, don't worry about your payments, but just wait a little longer. But well, what was his name? Anju? Anuj. Well, congratulations for your withdrawal, of course, because that's very important to have. Of course, that's why we are here. Paul, I registered member to member, okay, but my downline cannot register. They don't know how to make language, no understand, can use per year or pay. No, it's only with Bitcoin, I think, right?
As far as I know, it's only with Bitcoin. And I would say if you are in businesses online, then you should know a little bit about Bitcoin and the wallets and everything behind it. What our view is that you the best way to use Bitcoin is with the blockchain wallet in these programs, because there you can send very small amounts with very small fee. And it's very fast. So the best way to use is to use that. And our idea is always to spend some money in a program, take money out, put it on the blockchain wallet, keep it there, and use it for different things. And if there's a lot of money on it, you take it to your normal bank account and spend it however you want. If you don't need it, you can keep it on the blockchain wallet or wherever you want to keep it. Because with Bitcoin, you also see the volatility. It goes up and down, and it can go up again. So yeah, we would say use the blockchain wallet, check how it's working, check the videos. Connie made a video about the blockchain wallet, so check that video and check how you can send money. If you still then don't understand, come back to us and ask the question how we do it, because then we can make one session that we explain a little bit more about Bitcoin and altcoins and how to send and how to receive. At this moment, we are not going to do it because there's a lot of information about that. But if you have questions about that, put them here and we can make next week, for example, an explanation about how this is working, because it's one of the important things inside, because this is about the money you get and you send.
Yeah, that's true. And then we have Fuzi. How is my sub connected with M2M? Please explain. I need help to sustain my sub for many years to come. Well, eventually it's like this. My sub is one program and member to member is one program. These are separate programs owned by different owners. Okay, so Mindy has my sub, and there's another person who's running member to member donations. So she found member to member donations and wanted to work with them in order to get, more people, more money in their pockets, of course, and to help out, of course, my sub also. So that's how it is, guys. So they are separate from each other. It's not from one person that owns it, okay? Okay, I hope I explained that correctly. And Paul is saying, I registered on Connie Haas and link. Thanks, Connie. Well, you're welcome, Paul. And you know, if there's any question, you can always come to me. So, well, he says, thank you. So that's very nice. And Frank says, good value. So, no, well, we are all happy in here. So that's good. Well, that explains a little bit about hashing at space that we talked about, right?
Yeah.
So let's go on, because if there are no questions about hashing at space, then we are going to go on to the next one. Just choose one. It doesn't matter, Freddy.
My Bitcoin Tube.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, my Bitcoin Tube is also a very nice program. It's it's a little bit different than hashing at space, of course. It's about watching videos and also about advertising your own videos there, so you can make your channel grow and send some information you want about a program or whatever you want to the program, so people can see that and can join you or can like what you are doing. And you can also put some more advertisement there. It's a one package deal there. You watch a video and you collect points, and those points, they make you grow in a group. And if you grow in that group, you will earn videos which are paid. The only thing is it's fluctuating day by day, the amount of money you will earn by the videos. So it can be one day you have, for example, 10 cents a day in the first group, and now yesterday it was 4 cents a day. I don't know how it's now, but it's changing in money you will get. But it's a very nice program, because you see different types of videos which you might like, and even sometimes we catch ourselves watching longer to a video than was expected, because sometimes they are just nice. And you can put your own videos. You can put a banner there if you want. It's in the package you buy. You buy a package for $1 and you get 2,700 points. You even have there a kind of monthly 5 days or 15 days
It's a subscription. Yeah.
subscription where you can have you get 3,000 points for every pack you buy. You get then also super videos to watch, so you will earn that money back if you are in a group which is high enough. So when you are in group 1, it would not be smart to take a premium account. It's better to wait until you have group 5 or higher, because otherwise you are only spending more than you will earn. And afterwards you will, with group 5, you will be nearby the same in balance, but when you grow, you will have more on that. So I would recommend to people, take this premium account a little bit later. I'm going to give too much information now because that premium is for people who are already longer in it. But you start with watching. I can show people how it's working.
It's okay. Just share
screen. Share screen. I go to my Bitcoin tube. Tell me if you can see it.
Okay, let me show it to them.
We can see it?
Oh, yes.
Good enough, or must I zoom in?
Yeah, just zoom in a little bit.
More?
Yeah, that's correct.
No?
Oh, that's big. That's really big.
Okay, I go one back.
Well, it's okay. You just have to, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, for me it's also big. I have a bigger screen like in all television, so that's why I'm a little bit with my camera different. Otherwise, it would be different. But well, what you can see is you have the big screen, you have the dashboard, news, facts, earnings, purchase. You can see it on top that it's moving from color, lottery, contact, logout. The most important is the dashboard, because then you get this screen what you see here now. And you see my account balance is now 130 because I already put it back in the group, because I want to grow in the group in the next group. When you first get in, of course, you make an account. But if you are in, you already had an account. So then you see this. And you start watching bonus videos. These bonus videos, I click on it. I already made them. It's very good that they put also activation there, because if you have put nothing in it, you can still make the program activated by watching videos. Only then you get every day, you get a maximum of 100 points. So 10 points a video. And that are the bonus video points. So you get every day 100 points until you have in your earnings the if you have in your points the 1600 points. The next day you will earn the amount which is standing then for group 1, and I will show you here with earnings.
Okay, can I interrupt you? Because
Yeah.
I see a lot of people reacting here. We'll just go over them.
Yeah.
Before we go on here, because I see one question is asking, why are we talking about my Bitcoin tube? Well, this is a live guide for every program. Okay, so we are going to go over several programs, so that's why. And of course, we have other questions. I will go over them shortly, so don't worry about that. But I wanted to go over the questions about my Bitcoin tube. So
I see a question from Sushitra.
yeah, Visu first, right? Fusi. Yeah, Fusi has one question here. I have deposited money in my Bitcoin tube 3 days ago, but is not reflecting in my balance. How can I resolve this? Well, if you have an issue with that, then please make a ticket for my Bitcoin tube and just explain what you did. And always, if you are, of course, you're paying with Bitcoin, because you cannot do it with any. Oh, yeah, you can do it with Payeer and Perfect Money also, right? So when you,
yeah, but I would recommend do it with Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, what I wanted to tell you guys is if you have any trouble in depositing in whatever program, just contact support and put in every information that you have about that deposit. Okay, so how much did you deposit it? Well, if you have a transaction ID, put the transaction ID. If you have, let's say, Perfect Money, then put the batch ID and all these kind of things, because they need to have all the information in order to help you out. Okay? Good.
And not only that, but if you give just a little bit information, then they must ask again information there and more and more. And I see Anuj saying this. This is true. Withdrawal is suspended for some time, but you know the reason of that, huh? The reason is because there were some people who were taking money of other people, so they are busy with security. That's why you also seen last couple of days that you must suddenly change your password and stuff like that. So they are busy on making it safe. So making it safe is more important than now get your withdrawals. So it's not that it's not working, but it's now not working because they don't want your money to be lost. So it's better to be patient on that because until now they are doing very well on that.
Robert in the house. Hello, Robert. So Robert was the one that says, why are we talking about my Bitcoin Tube? Because you just jumped in and we are just talking about my Bitcoin Tube now. But we are making the live for the program. So if you have any questions about hashing at space, my Bitcoin Tube, my It's Up, you don't have to ask anything because everybody knows. And then we have Maya's Factory, Turbine, and well, that's it, right?
Yeah, whatever comes the way. So if we suddenly step on something like, oh yes, this we forgot, but mainly these are the big programs we are in, which are until now still paying.
Hello, Suchitra. It's hard to pronounce. Okay, welcome. Hi, Connie and Ferry in my Bitcoin Tube. Have they stopped advertising our YouTube videos? Because I'm not able to put in the correct link. It says the video is not working. Try later. Well, I think that they are still busy in the background, doing all the updates.
Yeah, they are also busy with something else. Because now in the bonus video section, you can see that if you click now the video, after 20 seconds, you have two choices: to go to the next video or to check the video on YouTube, which might give you more addresses to your Bitcoin channel, so YouTube channel. So this would be very nice for you to make more things on that. And this was a question of people to make this work. So they did it already, but by the bonus videos, and they also are busy implementing this in the paid videos. I saw that text from Kara Berat on the official group. So as far as I know, they are busy with changing that. So sometimes you can have that the video link will not work immediately. So you must try it later on. And I think it will take 2 days or more.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said about the withdrawals also that he is working on it to get it before Christmas opened. Okay, so that's what I. If it's correct, is that correct, Ferry?
Yeah, it should go open yesterday or the day before. But since there was a lot of security issues, because also I believe it were 11 people where the account was hacked and token. So there you can see something can happen for people. And if also your email account is taken, then something is, then it's better to block every payment. And what I see, what Marion is saying there, my Bitcoin Tube is a good platform, but each group is shared profits. This is remarkable. Only some people might not like it, But think about this. If you want to have a sustainable system, then this is really a good way to deal with it, because then you know that you will never have too much out of the system, and the system can still sustain by paying your money, and you want your money to be paid. And it's not about money at this moment. It's really about the security issues, that money must not be gone. But the platform is very good, because you see in the earnings, you see that one time people have, for example, you see it now on the screen by yourself, by the way, earning per member is now, if you are in group 1, 2 cents. It was before, it was 10 cents, but the more members there are in, and if the money is the same which is in, then the money goes a little bit down. But when more money comes in, it will grow again. So you always see that there's some money inside which is spread out between all the members, which is, as a matter of fact, even very fair to everybody. So it's, I think it's really good.
Seamus in the house. Hello, Seamus. Welcome, welcome. My name is Ray. Ray.
Seamus.
Yeah. Could you please give me the withdrawal update? Well,
we
just the update is always readable on the Facebook page. So be aware that you are joining in the Facebook page of My Bitcoin Tube. That's very important, because the owner, Kara Berat, will update us all the time. But just explain, Ferry, again. If
we just did. We just explained about it.
We just did.
So yeah, the withdrawal
people
will...
are jumping in. We are 25, 26 minutes in right now, and they're jumping in right now. So they didn't get it, maybe. I don't know.
No, but we can see that My Bitcoin Tube is, before it was paying, and then suddenly people came, and I saw the messages that people were that someone just stole their money from their account. And it seems to be, it was 9 or 11 people. I'm not sure. It was in a message from the owner. Yeah. And it was like, okay, for that, we are at this moment blocking every payment, because otherwise your payment will be gone. And if someone else is just taking your account, you will also be whining. So yeah, then you must or wait, or don't whine when your money is gone.
Yeah, well, as hard as I say, well, I have to tell you guys, because there's always a disclaimer. Okay.
Yeah, always.
So never put in what you cannot afford to lose in all these kind of programs. Okay. Be aware of that. There's nobody's fault, not your sponsor, not anyone's fault, when those programs are starting to jump out or stop or whatever, you know. So be aware of that, guys. Let me go on. We have, okay, going very fast. We have Noman in the house. Hello, Noman. And yes, but no withdrawals. Well, we just talked about that. Fusi says, thank you, Connie. You're welcome. And Robert is saying, I lost my earnings yesterday because I didn't receive the new password on my email. Okay, so did you try to use the forgot email link? Because that's what I did eventually, and then it worked.
Yeah, it was yesterday for us, late in the evening. It was suddenly working because first the emails were not coming. And that's because of the security issues. So if you try it now again, it should be working, because at a certain moment, it was like you see an explosion of messages that people say, hey, now I got my mail. So at that moment, it was working. And I think if you try it now, you can get in. And if you lost your earnings, maybe you are lucky that they say, and he did it sometimes already, that he stopped the timer. So it you might have had 20 videos to watch instead of 10. But that I'm not sure. It should be that you ask now for reset your password and get in again. But check then also your spam mail, because if you don't check that, probably it can be in there. So check all your mail. And take the right email address.
I think that Robert already knows how that works, of course. Well, he's not online from today, so I think he knows.
I know.
But well, I should suggest try the lost my password or whatever, and then do it that way, because that's the way I did it eventually. Because first it didn't work, of course. I tried everything and did even the incognito and everything, you know, so it doesn't work, but eventually it works with the lost password. So Marion, thanks, sir, for the explanation. It's correct, and it's much better to share to keep the platform going. Yes, that's really true. And Shamas is thanking me for the update. So, well, everybody is happy here. Frank, you guys rock. Well, thank you, Frank. It's very nice.
Rock. Thank you.
And, well, we have Fidola in the house. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think you're talking about MyWhatsApp. Well, MyWhatsApp, it's still a waiting game, okay? So everybody's still waiting on their payment. Because I remember that he reacted on our on my last video that I made live, and he was asking about that. So if that's correct, then let me know, because well, we are all still waiting. And we have Robert Barker in the house. Hello, Robert. Welcome again with us here. Very nice to see you. So I hope I had everybody now. So if there are no other questions about my Bitcoin tube, then we should just go on, I think.
Yes, but I want to give some information to the people, because I see a lot of people, they are hanging to one or two programs. What our strategy is, and we want to share our strategy with everybody, is to get in a couple of programs. Because we are never sure that a program will sustain in the end. Because most of the programs, and we've seen it a lot of times, they suffer from lack of money, lack of information or whatever, lack of people who get in. So a lot of programs finally stop. Mostly all the programs stop. I cannot see a lot of programs which are staying for a long time. If they are staying programs, it's a kind of different type of program where you also must put a lot of money inside. So if you want to start in a program which you don't give too much money, you can also be in the situation that suddenly the program stops. It doesn't mean that the programs we are talking about now and which are not paying are stopping, but it's always a possibility that this will happen. And yeah, then it's a loss of your time. But if you have only one program and you think, hey, I'm now stopping my job because I get now every day $100 or whatever, and suddenly the program is gone, whatever the way can be, then you lost and your money and your job. So please be careful. And if you want to have a sustainability of your internet business, try to get in a lot of programs together. And not that you cannot oversee it, but that you can oversee it and you say, okay, I have 5 or 6 programs, and if one is going away, you start in another one. And there's always something which is coming up back again with a kind of pre-launch or whatever. And the programs, and that's what we have seen, are getting better. And they are every time a little bit more sustainable. So where it was before that it was gone in 2-3 months, it can now take over a year. It can even take longer. So the sustainability is more. They learn from one another, and we are learning also. And we want to give the information to everybody who is in here, and try to help them to get more out of their internet business. So that's what I want to share with this. So this is not only about some programs we have, it's that we step in some programs to make our whole system sustainable. Because it's like if you are in one of those programs and it's gone, and it's the only program you have nothing anymore. And also, if you put a lot of money in it, it's just like Connie said, if you put a lot of money in it, you cannot have to lose. You are always able to lose money in all the way. So if you put money in it, try also to get it back. But if you spread it out in some different programs, you take it out here a little bit, you take it out there a little bit. And that's where we say use the blockchain wallet where you can get that money. So use a little bit easier the blockchain wallet with Bitcoin. It's a way you can earn, you can also lose, but you can take it for the long term. And all these programs, you just get in and you try to make this sustainable for yourself.
Yeah, that's really true. That's how it works, guys. So hello, Faraz, welcome from Pakistan. And how am I? Well, I'm fine. I hope you are too. And all the programs is awesome. Good job. Thank you very much for that. Marion, I like Maiat's Factory. It's easy and fast, much better than Maiat's Up. Yeah, of course, because they are paying right now. So,
but it can change, yeah? So
it's always better when a program pays. So,
but be aware that it can also change, eh?
What?
Be aware that this always can change.
Yeah, you never know, because maybe next week he will be gone. You never know what happens. So, but for now, if it's paying, it's always good, guys.
And if I can see, the advertisement in it is really not so bad.
No. Robert, I had two $75 pending payments on my WhatsApp for 3 weeks. On Friday, they were both paid. Mindy's honest and reliable and will pay everybody in due course. Just a case of being patient until it's your turn. And that's the truth. And that's really what we want to hear. Robert, thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. Because, this should everybody know. If you have a pending payment in there, please wait. Because everybody gets their payments. As you can see, he's been paid too. So just don't worry. There are a lot of people waiting still on their payments. So maybe you are next in line. Okay? Okay, let me scroll down. Then we have Paul. I want to ask again. Register directly in my WhatsApp, okay, or another MTN link is okay. Paul, you registered what I saw of your reaction, a little while back, that you registered directly under my link. Well, if you do that, then the link in my WhatsApp getting your 3 referrals will not work. It only works when you are using the link in the My WhatsApp page. So you are joining in that page, and then you will fall under someone else. That's how it works. So when you have done a registration directly on my link, then, unfortunately, you will not get 3 referrals. So you have to work for it yourself, okay? So be aware, guys, that if you want to join member to member and you want to receive 3 referrals in my WhatsApp because you're a member there, then use the link that my WhatsApp is giving you on that page. Do not join anybody directly, okay? That's very important to know. Okay, Marion, very true, and it's a risk we take. Not all platforms are safe. Yes, it's a gamble, and it's just like being in the slots, just putting your money in the slots and just hoping that something will come out. And that's the same thing here, guys. It's just being on time in a program will help. So when a program just started, let's say today, or maybe it's in pre-launch or whatever, or it's within 5 days, then of course just join and make sure that you get your seed money out first. And then you can do whatever you want. So that's what I always say. Try to be as early as you can, because when a program is already a month old, then, it's really hard to get something out there. Jibas, and I am from Pakistan. Thankful for your updating on the online earning platform. Well, you're welcome, because we are not doing that only for you. We are doing that for everybody, okay? That's why we are here. So I saw someone ask something about Maya's Factory, that it was a very nice program. Shall we just jump on that one?
I can jump on that one. Maya Factory.
Because that's a really nice one. I'm earning quite well in that one. And of course, I have team members, so thank you for joining me, of course. But we are all helping each other out, guys. So when some person is joining me and someone else is joining that person, it's always good to be in a team, okay? So work together. Can you make it a little bit bigger, Freddy?
Yes, I can. Oh, wait. I'm going to make it bigger.
Yeah, that's good. Hold.
That's good.
Back.
Back.
One back.
One back.
There you go. That's good.
Okay.
Because otherwise you can't see the sun.
What you see is, and I already had exclusive packages, but they are now out, of course, because they are finished. But what you do here, you can you send money in here and you purchase or a package of $15 where you get every day a revenue, which means you get some of the money plus the profit back, 5% daily. And you can see 5 times 30 is 150%. So you make from your $15, if you watch the ads daily, you get 150% in total. So you must watch every day the advertisements which are there. Only if you click on watch advertisement, you see I already watched them, and you see there is a timer. After this time, new advertisement will arrive, and then you see there a block behind it, and you just click them all and watch them all. I think it are nice advertisements, and if you click them, you see on the left side, if I'm right, a button where you can say exit, and you go to the next advertisement until you
can choose. You can choose to go to the advertisement if you want to join it or whatever, and you can choose to close it, right?
Yeah. And if you close it, you come back to this screen again. And otherwise, you can also go to that site. And I must say, they are looking nice in this program. So I would say it's nice. You must put some money in there, but you can compound it. And that you can see if you buy every time packages. I just buy some packages now. At this moment, I have 12 of just $3. But they give every day 4% of what is supposed to be. So I get 12 cents a day from each package. But if you have the standard, of course, you get then 7 times 4 is 20, a little bit more. And with the $15, it's easy to count. You get 75 cents daily because I already had that one. So you can just compound, and the compounding you don't do in these big things. You do it here, available for withdrawal, standing there, and you say withdraw or purchase. And if you purchase, you can take a new package. Only you should have a minimum of $3. For $3, you get this small package. $7, you get the bigger package, and $15, you get the one which is 150%.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you something about that, if I may.
Yeah.
When you're going to do a withdrawal, be aware that you only withdraw before the point. So if you can see in his account, he has $2.94. And if he's going to click on withdrawal, he cannot withdraw the 94 cents. So he can only withdraw the $2. If that's, well, it's not possible. I think it's from $5 on, all right?
Depends on which, I believe I must take $10 or $15 out.
Yeah, if it's for Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. And I always do.
Let's say it's $15.94. Then when you do a withdrawal, you only do 15.
Yep.
everything behind the point will not work because I already had that. And well, I just made a ticket to them in the beginning and asked them if the withdrawals were not will not work or whatever. And then they said to me, you can only get the whole amount without the well cents after it. So that's it. Very important to know that, guys.
By the way, in a lot of programs, when you use crypto, you normally use the points instead of comma. In some countries, they use the comma. But if you want to do something with crypto in this way, just take care that you take whole amounts. So the point only when you have real bitcoins, of course, a bitcoin what you want to send is always because
0.0
one bitcoin is
whatever. Yeah.
otherwise it's too much. If you have 10 bitcoins, I don't think you are here. But after all, with Bitcoin, you always use a point. But if you are in these programs, just take a whole amount in dollars.
Yeah.
That's what is the
But
easiest
for
way.
App Turbine, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's go on to App Turbine.
Yeah, okay.
It's all very easy, guys. They're all ref shares. So, well, what do you do in a ref share? You just deposit some money, you buy an ad pack, and well, every day you need to watch advertisements, of course. And when you do, then you will be paid. That's the easy part about being in a ref share. The only difference in a ref share is that if you are joining that, you always need to keep in mind that you put in whatever you can afford to lose. That's very important because it could be that in a week or 2 or 3 or a month, they are gone. Okay, so be aware it's nobody's fault when that happens.
That's why we recommend to use, for example, what we do is we use the blockchain wallet to also take the money out, but also stop taking everything out. Let some money stay there because you want to fund a program which is starting and you fund it with the money you have there. So it's money. Let's say we keep it as playing money. So you keep it in the pocket for the blockchain wallet. Keep it there. And if you really have a lot of money in there, of course, you can say, I take it out. But if you are smart, you keep some money there and the program starts. And for example, if you don't have so much, you say, okay, it must start with $10 or $15. I just have that money. Then you can use it for that. But then you don't take it out of your pocket, because if you take it out of your pocket, it's money which is gone. And if you use it because you think, hey, my family, I want to give them something more on money, and you say, hey, I'm going to take it from our normally daily money, which for which we use for grocery shopping and stuff like that. If then the money is gone, it's something really bad. So I would say, keep something on the blockchain wallet. Don't take immediately everything out. Keep it as a kind of small investment for everything you do. And if you say, I can only miss $10, keep the $10 there. And when you are lucky, the Bitcoin goes up and you have a little bit more than just that $10. And if the program also is doing well, you have doubled your money after a month. But it can also be that it's gone. That's why I say, keep it on your blockchain wallet. Keep it there. Don't take it immediately out unless it's $200, for example. Then you can say, I take it out. But if it's $10, keep it there. Keep it safe. And if you want to join a program and you see, hey, that's a program, then you are not paying too much fee. You have no problem that you must take it out of your wallet at home again, and you get problems with husband or wife or whatever, because you also want to have your family being able to live and eat and whatever, and give them presents, especially with Christmas. And if the money is not giving you too much, the program is not giving you too much money, then don't worry, because take your time to give it for the next year to do something. But don't spend the money you don't have yet. this is not only a lecture for now in programs, but also a lecture in life. Don't spend the money you don't have.
Yep.
I just wanted to say that.
Well, you are correct, because I see a lot of people, they have, well, let's say $10 left to eat, and trying to get more money by joining a program, putting the $10 in, and then that program is going to be gone in a little while, and they didn't withdraw yet or couldn't get their money out, and they are just left with nothing. So don't do that, guys. If you cannot afford to lose that money, don't join that program. It's really easy. I know it's frustrating when you don't have a lot. I can understand, but be aware that these programs are all gambles, okay? We are all gambling here.
Yeah, partially we are gambling. And of course, a lot of program makers, and what you see is that they really want to do something for you, but not all of them. But even if they want to do the best for you, and the program is one way or another losing, you are also losing, because you can see when you are in your country, even here in Holland, we had that, for example, a bank just stops working.
Yeah.
Or a shop. I once bought, I'm still not happy about it. I just once bought something with a company, and the company was 2 days later, the company was broke. So there was a lot of things on it, and you didn't get your money. And even where the people come to check what is left open, other people get it first, and you are the last one to get. And then you are not happy. And I was also not happy. But it can even happen in those ways that you have a legal system, because some people say those programs are not everywhere legal. Even if it's legal, you can legally lose your money. So be aware of that. There is this disclaimer: you can lose the money you have in, and it's just see it as you have some playing money, like in a casino, but different. And if you sometimes buy a lottery ticket, think about that you don't buy a lottery ticket, but you spend it in some of those programs, because those are mostly winning more than the lottery ticket.
Yeah, your lottery ticket is going to be hard to get 1 million out.
Yeah.
And
But
this
if you get 1
program,
million,
of course,
nice.
you don't get 1 million too. But you have, well, the chance that if you are starting in the beginning of that program starting, then you have the chance to get a little bit more money out than you put in. But when you do that in a casino, it's a different story. So will you go over AdTurbine, and we are going to do our last explanation about this one, right?
Yeah, we can explain some about AdTurbine. We didn't explain anything yet about it, but I wanted to explain to people that
It's almost the
something
same as the other one. Yeah.
It's almost the same as My Ads Factory. Yeah, here you have that it's splitted in a balance and a reserve account. You can use them both to buy a new package. But you have, or you take it from your balance, or you take it from your reserve account. So in both ways you can use it, only it's splitted. For the people who know My Ads Up, a little bit the same.
Yeah.
Only watching the ads, you watch 12, and those are a little bit more like My Ads Factory. So you see, they learn from one another.
Yeah.
And
And also in this one, you can start for $1. And I thought you could, can you start for free in this one? I thought so, right?
No, you cannot start for free.
Not start for free, okay.
No, but there is a catch here. If you want to start, you must put a minimum amount of money there, because I believe you must spend for sure. I'm going to check in how it works. Here, you can see here with step 2, top up your balance. The minimum deposit is $1, but this is from Payeer. When you have perfect money, it's $1. when you have Ethereum is $5, and from Bitcoin it's $10.
$10, yeah, that was it.
Yeah. So then you have immediately 10 packages. That's also nice. And if you want to use Bitcoin, yeah, then you use a little bit more. So if you don't have so much money, then I understand you use Payeer.
This one is really easy to do because we are not working with points here. So every package that you are going to buy for $1, you get 6 cents for that.
Yeah.
So just calculate, if you put in $100 and you are buying 100 packages, you will get $6 a day for 25 days, right? It's 25, right? Yeah.
Almost. Step 5, partner bonus. 5% of the profits goes away to the other people, just like in MyWhatsApp.
Just like in MyWhatsApp.
The one who is on top of you gets this 5% of the profits. So 5% you don't get, and it's divided in 80 and 20%. This means that if you have your ad packs, you have here, for example, you see here, now you cannot see it anymore that right, but if you buy a package and it's earning, it's giving you money in your, for example, it's not giving the 60 cents or the $6 or whatever, but it's giving you 5% less.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, because if you put, for example, $10 in it, then you are going to use that to compound. So you say, hey, I have now $1 standing, I buy a new package. Because with compounding, you will every time earn a little bit more, and then you can say, I take it out. So don't compound until you are greedy and having $1,000 and you still didn't get your $10 or $20 out. Try to get this $10 out or $20 out and make money with nothing, because at that moment you make money with nothing. So I would say be smart in that. And the thing in all these programs, we didn't tell, but we are telling you now, we do a kind of cross promotion, which means you have this one program, I put it in my Bitcoin Tube, for example, I put it in my Ads Factory, and from my Ads Factory and my Bitcoin Tube, I put it in AdTurbine. So you can mix all your affiliate systems to one another. So you also have advertisement, and if you find a real good advertisement platform, you can also win on that, and you can help one another. Because it's also nice to find a program in these programs, because sometimes you see, hey, there's a program coming. AdTurbine, we found a little bit like that. It suddenly shows up, someone who is starting that program find some people to spread it out, and it's coming in a program. So you join that program and you find it, and you also help other people to join that program. So you are helping yourself and you're helping other people. But try to help those people also. Not like, here you have the system and just figure it out yourself, but try to help them. And if you don't know how to help them, send them, for example, to us. We try to help other people with the programs we are in. Am I right, Connie?
Yes, you are correct. Marion is saying, thank you both. You are doing an amazing, awesome update. Cheerio for now. Thank you, Marion. We appreciate you saying that. And of course, we are all here for you guys. So if you need anything that we can help with, because of course we are also human. We are not robots. But
we try to be.
We try to help everybody out, but yeah, well, sometimes we cannot help everybody with anything, of course. But Robert has a question. My Russian girlfriend is in Siberia, likes these programs. She's in AdTurbine, my Bitcoin Tube, my Ads Factory, and my WhatsApp. She has reached the same height as me in 11. Well, level 11, that's really, really high. So congratulations. That's very amazing. And we have Mamp in the house. Hello, Mamp. Welcome. Well, she just jumped in, or he just jumped in. Well, the update, there's no update. It's still the same, guys. So we are still waiting on our withdrawals. Well, at Turbine, it's really easy. Just a rev share. Well, you can start with well, $1 if you are well, using per year or Perfect Money, and if you are using Bitcoin, you need to put in at least $10. And with the other one was $5.
I believe it was Ethereum.
Ethereum or whatever.
I believe I'm going to check how it works. It was the Ethereum, yeah.
Ethereum, right? Yeah, Ethereum is $5 and Bitcoin is $10, guys. So, well, you cannot start for $1 in Bitcoin. So be aware that if you're using only Bitcoin, which I am doing because I'm not working with all these other ones, then of course you need to start at least with $10. So let us just stop this because, yeah, we had everything that we needed to talk about. If it's correct, I didn't forget anything. Of course, people are waiting on withdrawals, and also in my Bitcoin Tube, it's still not open. Guys, just be patient because this is, well, let me put it this way. I'm in a lot of programs, and that's not for nothing because when there's a program gone, then I'm not left with nothing, okay? When some program is updating whatever, or they're closing something because of a reason, then I'm not going to ask every 5 minutes what is happening. I always wait at least a day to see what is going to happen, and I'm going to see on the Facebook group, if there's a group there, if there's any updates. So be aware to not bombard your people or your sponsor with any questions that is already been handled on the Facebook groups, okay? Be aware that if you jump in a program and there is a Facebook group, make sure to be a member in there. You never know what question that you have is already in there, or you can ask them there. So normally, well, sometimes, not normally, but sometimes the owner is there too, and they will answer also. So be aware that always try to find a Facebook group, okay, from that program. We have Jeanette. Hello, my ads are paid. I'm very happy chappy. Well, Jeanette, that's very, very good. Happy chappy. That's funny to hear. Thank you for joining here. Well, we are going to take off right now because we are more than an hour in right now. So, guys, I hope we helped you a little bit out with everything that you needed to know. Do you want to have a last word, Ferry?
Only this. Remember to watch next time. And also, don't be in only one program because you see every time coming the same questions about one program. Join some more programs and try to make them work. Some of them are free to enter, like my Bitcoin Tube is free to enter. Not everything is free to enter, but they have a low level to get in. So when the level is low, you can step in low. But if you have a little bit more to spend, and you can spend it, of course you can do it, but only when you can miss it. So don't go that you are spending too much. And next time is next week. We would say next week the same time.
Yeah, I think that we are going to do on every Sunday. It's Sunday today. Oh my God. But we are going to do every Sunday, we are going to do this live about any program that we are in. People, if you don't know, we have a Facebook group that's called Road to Success Team. And well, Ferry and I are the admins over there. And we are running that. And we are doing that to help everybody out who is also in our teams or maybe in another team members that is already in our team. So we are all helping each other out in there. So if you want to join that, of course you can. Just go to the Facebook group, Road to Success Team. Okay, so you can find it also on my Facebook page if you want to find it. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for being here. And of course, next week on Sunday, we are going to do the same thing, guys. We are going to talk about all the programs that we are in. And if there's a program in there that we are not in, we cannot help. So that's very, very easy to talk about because, yeah, I see a lot of people asking about programs that, well, I'm not in or Ferry is not in, then we cannot answer any questions about that. So, I think that you already know me and we all know Ferry. So you also know that if you are in our group on Facebook group, then you already know what we are in also. So try to help everyone out and try to do as best as you can. Do not put in what you cannot afford to lose. Be aware. And then I will say, have a very nice Sunday. And I hope I will see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.